are live. There you go. Can you put it onto the...
Yay.
Thank you.
There we go. Now you're zoomed in.
Right.
Oh, I can't really do much about the Zoom.
Fair enough. So, welcome to Neko and the Beard.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. Yeah.
We're painting terrain.
And frankly, I don't feel like I absolutely need to be on cam for fucking terrain. So today I'm acting as Neko's side character.
Wah wah. So, yeah. So today, more terrain painting. Last time we did most of the outside. Now we have to do the inside. And yeah.
I feel like there's a that what she said joke in there, but I'm not sure it's entirely appropriate. You know, did the outside, now we go in.
Yeah.
Alright. Ah! Fuck.
Got paint on yourself?
No, more like my paintbrush just literally exploded on me. Like the top came off,
Okay.
and now I got paint all over myself. It's like if this shirt already wasn't bad enough with the crazy glue stain and the paint stain of two different colors already, I just added a third to it. This is officially my painting t-shirt. There's no other way around it. Alright, I'll go wash my hands. Alright. Another new brush. I swear this is probably one of the best investments I've ever done. That bag of 50 paintbrushes for $25
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
They're not great. They're not by any chance of the stretch of the imagination. But they're also not bad. Like they're decent brushes, and like it's literally 50 cents a brush. I don't care tossing it once the tip starts separating. And they're really good for basing and shit like that, so yeah. And for those wondering, those are the brushes we've been using literally every single one of these sessions that we go online.
Except for the one I'm currently using, because...
Yeah. There we go, that's better.
Okay, so let's... Get a paper towel.
Hold on.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Got it prepped, home slice.
There you go.
Could that have sounded any whiter?
Alright, so we're done with this one. So have you heard about what's going on with Roblox?
Okay, I'll admit that video you sent me, I really should watch it. I haven't had the chance yet.
No worries.
So go ahead and give me the long story short. Or the long story long, since we got time.
Yeah. So, basically, Roblox is getting under fire because they're allegedly keeping pedos safe on their platform.
Well, from my understanding, there's really no allegedly about it. They're doing it. They're doing it indirectly, mostly, or at least that's what they're making it seem like. But there's no possibility about it. They're doing it.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
So yeah, so it recently got basically the shit started hitting the fan recently after they banned one famous YouTuber that does a lot of Roblox content and is also one of the Roblox content creators that tries to catch predators and with actual legal help of the police.
So one of the good guys.
Yeah. Roblox thought it was a good idea to ban him.
Because he was doxing other players and therefore invading their privacy.
No, because he was doing vigilante work and has never contacted Roblox about these users.
Okay. I mean...
Even though he clearly showed receipts that he was reaching out to Roblox about these players.
Ah, okay. There we go. I was going to say, if he wasn't, then I can kind of see their point. I mean, I wouldn't agree with it, but I can see where they're coming from. If he was in contact with Roblox, then they got shit all to say, man.
Yeah.
Like, they're fucked. Anyways, go on.
Well, not just that. Them stating it's vigilante work. My mouth can't work on that word today.
Vigilantism?
Yeah. It's not because he's actually working with law enforcement.
Yeah, it would be vigilante work if he was just taking the law into his own hands and punishing those people by unaliving them. He's not doing that. Anyways.
Well, I mean, you don't need to unalive someone to be a vigilante.
No, you just need to punish them outside of the law.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was going with, it was either the Punisher or Batman, and since we're talking about pedophiles, Punisher seemed more appropriate.
Yeah. But yeah, so they banned him with no chance of being able to appeal the decision.
Which is also bullshit.
Yep.
To me, every ban decision should be appealable, if for no other reason to go, no, you really did this shit. You would stay banned.
Yep.
Everything should be reviewable. If for no other reason than to confirm the original position from somebody else's point of view.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
So that when that happened, there are a few places that decided to take other actions. Namely, Louisiana is now suing Roblox.
Wait. Louisiana doing something right on the legal department?
Yeah.
What the fuck world are we living in now?
Well, I mean, if you're against pedos...
Fair enough.
So,
and
yeah.
I think as a general rule, everybody except for who the people running the Republican Party are against pedos. But let's not get into politics. I'm sorry I even brought that up. Let's keep on going.
Yeah, so...
Epstein's list. Release it. Go on.
Yeah, so anyways, so the state of Louisiana is suing Roblox. There's something in California where they're doing something as well legally concerning it.
See, that's a state I thought would have taken action.
Yeah, well, they are. I just don't remember exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. Anyway, keep on going.
And Chris Henson from To Catch a Predator.
Oh, please tell me he's getting involved.
He's getting involved.
Fucking A! On behalf of the guy who was being banned, right?
Yes, he is making a documentary with the guy, Sleep, by the way. I forgot to mention that was the YouTuber's name.
Sleep?
Yep.
Okay.
So the YouTuber's name is Sleep, and he will be doing a documentary about the whole situation.
Go, Chris.
So, yeah. And to make things even stupider...
Because if they weren't already...
Yeah. We all know what's going on with MasterCard and Visa.
Oh, yeah. And, here's one that I know where you're going with this one. Can I? Please,
Yep.
please. So, MasterCard and Visa are forcing gaming platforms like Steam and GOG to get rid of some of the games on their platform in order to protect the kids, but seem to have zero issues with what Roblox are doing right now, and have publicly stated that they're not investigating Roblox, but they are investigating Steam and their continued partnership with them and allowance of using their cards on that platform. So apparently Steam selling adult games, and this is very wide term here because for this group, adult games is anything that is rated mature. It's not like porn. Those are being forced off, but yeah, the credit cards have zero issues with Roblox defending pedophiles on their platform and see no issues with that. Did I get it about right?
Well, it is currently about the porn games on Steam.
So I got it just about right. They're going after Steam for putting porn games, but they're not going after Roblox for defending fucking pedophiles.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got it right. All right,
Yeah.
Moving on.
So yeah, so a lot of people are calling out the hypocrisy in that situation.
Wait, say that word again?
Hypocrisy.
One more time?
Hypocrisy?
Hypocrisy.
Same shit.
Alright,
Either way, people are calling them out on this shit.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely rightfully so.
What the fuck, guys?
It just goes to prove that they're not doing this for business reasons. They're doing this because they're being lobbied, and they happen to agree. Some of the people high up happen to agree with the lobbyists, or have just worked with that lobby against the government or whatnot. Anyways,
Yeah.
moving on.
Moving on. So, yeah. So, a bunch of people are obviously making longer, like, the bigger channels are making longer videos, depending on the situation and whatnot. Hence the video I sent you.
Which I still definitely need to watch, especially since after this conversation.
Yeah. And, folks, if you have kids that are playing Roblox, do make sure to double check the chat history.
Yeah, I'll say that my kid plays Roblox all the time, has since he's been like 8, and now he's
Much
an
older.
adult. And he's flat out told me, like, I knew about this shit for a while because he flat out told me a couple of the servers he used to play on got shut down because it turns out that they were run by pedos. So at least Roblox actually like shuts down the servers once they're aware of this shit. But the fact that they're going, yeah, exactly. It's probably because they were told to shut it down. But yeah, it's they could be doing more, and that's been long known from any adult that's been paying attention for a while now.
Because there is one channel or place, basically, I think it was like it's school something. Anyways, they loaded it into that school server. First thing they see is a guy dressed up as in a condom costume or a penis costume.
Or as Quagmire would say, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
Sorry. It's Quagmire, giggity giggity doo.
Yeah, so there's that. There's also the fact that Roblox were in talks of making a 17 plus section for dating. As well.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah.
That's no good. Especially with that's no good. I'm sorry, no gaming platform should also be a dating platform. That's just it leaves too many possibilities for minors to be abused.
Yeah.
No gaming platform should be a dating platform.
Well, no gaming platform aimed at children, at least.
Fair. And there's no denying it. Roblox is definitely aimed at kids. I mean, they started off as a Minecraft alternative, for fuck's sakes.
Yep. But yeah, so also there is their chief security officer that is a little sus.
Please tell me he's been arrested for being a pedo, because that would just like put the cherry on top of this fucking story.
No, but if you look at it, because you can take a look at his profiles apparently, at other people's profiles, and see the type of badges and awards and whatnot they have. Some of the stuff that's on his account are from servers that, like, really, you were in that server?
Okay, you're gonna need to be more specific. There's like, because right now you could say, really, you were in that server because it's like a server aimed at 4-year-olds, or really you were in that server because it's a server that's known to have house pedos, or really you were in that server because it's a fetish-based server on a kid's game, and what the fuck? Like, you're going to need to be more specific because all of those possibilities are on the table right now.
Well, kind of a mixed bag of everything, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Alright, so here's where I'm going to play devil's advocate and go, if he was the chief of security for Roblox, and it makes sense that he would have been on sus servers trying to take out sus people. At least that's a defense that you could put forward.
Except the chief of security would not be doing that because he has a team that is supposed to be doing that themselves.
Yeah, but a good chief of security will partake in some stings.
Yes, when the sting is actually active.
Alright. Like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to actually defend the guy. But, like, I think one core part of talking about shit like this is you've got to also try to look at and prepare yourself for the answers that the defenders will bring up. That way you know how to shut them the fuck down.
Yeah.
And that's why I like to present myself as the other side of the argument. Sometimes because I want to make sure that we are armed with this shit. Because there is no defending these people.
Yeah.
There is no defending pedophiles. There's just
Especially when those sus servers are still up and running.
Motherfucker. Alright, so the reason why those servers weren't being, or the pedos weren't being, like, fucking shut down and shit is their chief of security's one. Got it. Cool.
Allegedly. We don't want to base accusations.
Yeah, sorry. Allegedly. Don't want no legal action against us today.
Yeah. Because that's how it is with some people. They're supposed to be taking care of security, and unfortunately, they don't quite do the work that they're supposed to.
To be fair, that's... Well, not fair, but more to be conscientious about situations like this. That's usually how those groups operate. In order to get away with shit, they try to put people in high positions of power in the groups that would actually be in charge of stopping them. That's how the mob operates. That's how fucking corrupt politicians operate. That's how everybody operates in that type of environment.
Yep.
Again, not trying to defend, just trying to explain to make sure that people understand what the fuck is going on. I should also add to this that I am familiar with those tactics as I used to be a fraud investigator. So, like, I used to have to look into this world. That's how I know a lot of it. That's how I... Not that I've ever done it, but that's how I know how to access shit like the Silk Road and stuff like that, because I've needed to look into it in my investigative responsibilities. Anyways, moving on.
Yep. Oh, that's about pretty much it for that whole Roblox thing so far. They're basically getting heap loads of heat on them. Rightfully so.
Absolutely. Like, even my kid, who's a lifelong Roblox fan, is going, is saying that they need to start being a little bit more attentive about the servers they're on. Which, I mean, they kind of got that message after one of the servers they used to play on got shut down because of pedo, but, you know. Apparently the person got caught by cops. I think that might be the reason why Roblox shut it down.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, the other funny part.
There's more?
A little bit.
Keep on going.
So, basically, people have been banding together because of the whole sleep situation. And trying to go free sleep. Basically putting hashtags in their profiles, trying to rename their characters and whatnot to, in support of it, the guy.
Cool.
Which Roblox is then, nope. Either banning or, not letting people change using sleep in their comments. Totally banning the word altogether.
I mean, they are a private company. It's within their right to do so. It just, the optics aren't great.
Especially when you have people having in their profile, Jeffrey Epstein for the win.
Ha 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 ha. Like I said earlier, release the Epstein files. Everything else is a distraction until the Epstein files are out. Anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're censoring one word while keeping the name of another bad guy uncensored. And having a game called Escape to Epstein Island on their platform.
I know, my kid told me about that one. He thought it was disgusting, but he wanted to bring it to my attention, and I was like, yeah, that is disgusting.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically it for the Roblox thing.
Yeah. My kid mainly uses Roblox to play like DC superhero games and shit like that. Which a couple of them are officially licensed with DC, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, like that's how they do a lot of their money. It's basically licensing shit.
Yeah. But like, goddamn, they're fucking up right now.
Yep. So remember about that YouTuber I told you about, Carl Jobs, that that went into a court battle against Billy Mitchell?
Yes.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
So well, as I mentioned before, he lost.
Yeah.
With for specific reasons, which we all know. Basically,
Yeah, give us a too long didn't read part.
Yeah, basically, the guy unfortunately heavily implied that another YouTuber committed suicide because of
Billy Mitchell.
Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell sued the guy
And one for defamation.
and won for defamation. So now Jobs had to basically try. The amount that he had to pay was like a ridiculous amount, like $360,000 or something like that.
Not so ridiculous to me, but move on.
Yeah, well, in Australian dollars, so
So that's like
about the same thing here in Canada.
no, ours like
No, we're near 1-to-1.
are we?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, higher costs in Aussie land are probably just due to fucking shipping costs. Then,
Pretty much.
and I say this just because I monitor GW presses all over the world because I shop on eBay, and sometimes it's gonna be cheaper getting it from like fucking Hungary or the UK or fucking Australia than it is to buy it from the US or Canada.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, so he had to pay. So that's basically the amount that the judge awarded, which Jobs unfortunately had to declare bankruptcy
Well, yeah,
because
he didn't have it.
he didn't have it.
Yeah.
So during the bankruptcy, because he had to basically share his sides of the house to his wife. Because in Australia, when you're going through bankruptcy, if the property is joint, they will basically just sell the equity. They will go to the spouse first and go like, "Hey, do you want to buy his half of the equity?"
Which is actually kind of a nice way to do it. That way you don't lose your house and shit like that.
Yeah.
Or at least you have a chance to retain it. If that person and that they're going to doesn't have the equity necessary to then buy the house, then they're fucked. But it's good that they actually have the option.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that option here. And that kind of sucks.
Yeah. So basically, she did purchase his half of the equity. I believe he's still on the mortgage though, because they were still paying a mortgage. Because bankruptcy laws in Australia are different than North American laws.
Well, bankruptcy laws just in about every country are different from another one.
Yeah.
For example, like we don't have the best laws in the world, but we're definitely better than the fucking Americans.
Yep. But anyways,
Yeah, moving on.
so he basically sold his half of the properties because he had two properties.
Mm-hmm.
He also sold his half of his personal business, which is his YouTube channel, to his wife, because they were co-owner of the business that was handling the YouTube account.
Okay, so again, that makes sense.
Yep.
And should be allowed.
Yep.
So go nuts.
And also they had so at the end of the day, I think Mitchell only got I don't remember the numbers, but anyways, Billy Mitchell overall lost the money on this shit.
So here's where I go. Then why didn't he also sue for legal charges? Because you can do that in Australia.
So they did.
Oh.
So the judge did award the fact that he was going to be paying the legal, that Jobs was going to be paying the legal fees.
Okay. So that's the one thing that Jobs can't get out of, at least.
Well, that was part of it. So since...
But
so,
that means that Mitchell wouldn't be losing any money.
Well,
if the legal fees are covered.
His legal fees are covered, but he's still not But basically, they're part... So since he declared bankruptcy, all of the assets that were taken and liquefied don't just go to Mitchell.
No, they go to all
the other creditors.
And Mitchell has to stand in line, and he's probably near the end of the line, not near the top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But either way, he's probably, like, I think, like, I would have to look it up, but since I'm streaming on the phone, I can't. But either way, he's basically getting less than half of the amount that he was trying to get out of a Jobs.
I mean, Mitchell's already got money. So.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, right, because he lost all the other lawsuits.
Well, he never technically lost. They settled out of court most of the time, but...
You're right. Mitchell's lost a lot of money over the years.
Yeah, and apparently doesn't even own the house that he's living in. It's to his current wife.
Which, in the States, they do for tax purposes and for litigious purposes. It's just a smart way to do it, to be honest. It's not...
But to be able to sue Carl, he still had to go into mortgage the house.
Ooh. Because he was already out of money. Alright, got
it. And he doesn't... And the money that he's getting from Carl is not enough to recover that amount.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Well, I mean... Here's where I'm going to say it sucks that all happened to Mitchell, but overall, karma's coming back to bite ya!
Yep.
It's very rare that I'm going to defend Mitchell. It's very, very rare.
Yeah.
In this case, he deserves to be defended. He was right. But it's kind of poetic justice that he's not getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
Considering how many other people he's fucked over the years.
Yeah.
Is that the dark one or the light one? That's the light one.
No, that's Iron Warriors.
Okay. If there's anything left in there.
Well, I've been shaking it and making sure that the paint is at the bottom, near the tip of the...
Fair enough. I'm kind of happy we're going through the end of my metallic bottles. Because I want to switch from the Games Workshop to the Pro Rack Grill and Army Painter metallics.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just find them to be better than the Games Workshop ones. So I'm kind of happy that we're finishing off my Games Workshop mechanics on the terrain.
That is not the water. But yeah, no, so basically Mitchell is out of a lot of money, even though he won the lawsuit. So he's not recuperating as much money as he should have been.
Now, I'm sorry, but this is also something that one must take into consideration when going into civil lawsuits, is not how much money should you get, it's how much money would you realistically get if you win. Like there's this... Yeah. I forget his name, but there's this one lawyer I watch on YouTube that makes this point all the fucking time. He's like, yes, your injury is $1 million injury. Yes, you can get $1 million in court for it. That doesn't mean you'll be able to collect $1 million. You gotta, it's like, if the maximum insurance payout, legal insurance payout, because they have maximum insurance payout for each case, is like, you can be awarded $1 million in court, but if the maximum legal payout is $250K, you're only getting $250K.
Yep.
The jury is not made aware of the maximum legal payout, or if they are, they're told to not take it into consideration. But if they award more, then that just means you're only getting the max. Period. So, like, sure, insurance should have covered, sure. So that's just an example. So it's like, yeah, sure, if you might be able to, like, this case might be worth $2 million, might be worth $10 million, might be worth $100K. If the person you're suing can only ever afford to pay out $10K, that's all you're ever going to get.
Yep.
And you need to take that into consideration before you actually bring them to court. Because you might win and still end up losing money.
Yep.
Anyways.
But yeah, so the trustee that basically is doing the whole payout and whatnot for the bankruptcy
Yeah.
also has fees to do, so which basically also took out from the money, from the pooled money.
Funny
And
how they're the first ones who get dibs on the money. It's
I mean, they're handling the whole thing. So.
yeah, I know.
But anyway, so at one point, the Mitchell, being the also genius that he is, trying to call out illegal shit.
While having been guilty of much illegal shit himself in his life.
Allegedly. Basically, tweeted that what Carl was doing was trying to evade hiding money and everything, and it was illegal, and all that good shit. Basically,
Please tell me he's about to get sued for defamation himself by the same fucking guy for saying shit like this.
no, I highly doubt that he would.
Because you could.
He could, but he would have to go into the States to do it.
Yeah. And the states are notorious for not giving a shit about defamation.
Yeah. So, anyways, Jobs had to reach out to the bankruptcy people, go like, "Hey, did I do everything legal?" Because Mr. Mitchell is unfortunately stating that what I'm doing is illegal.
Oh, wait. Because Jobs has hired a firm, or was assigned a firm, doing all of this for him, and everything is being passed through the firm first, could the firm sue Mitchell for defamation in this case? Especially if it's...
No, what they're doing is that they have fees associated to every inquiry.
So they're charging Mitchell for every inquiry that he's making, and he's losing even more money.
Well, they're taking the money out of the pooled money that's going to creditors, but basically, yeah.
Billy Mitchell, you are a fucking idiot. It's Billy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And what didn't help as well, there is also a YouTuber, a law YouTuber called Lus, that's been doing a shit ton of videos about Carl, that allegedly told his audience to report Carl to the Australian government for trying to hide money, because apparently he does not understand Australian law because he's an American.
Yeah, I love how Americans think that the entire world works like them, and that they can dictate how everybody does stuff.
Yeah. So basically, Jobs did get reported, which he's okay with, because hey, he wants to make sure everything's done legally.
Yep.
Because he wants to be on the up and up, and no wrongdoing has been done. However, it did take an extra day or two for the sale of the house to his wife to be finalized because of it.
Not a big deal, really.
Not a big deal, but still kind of stressful because they were not told as to why it was taking extra time.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah. So luckily enough, it just took an extra day. They were able to get that sorted out. And yeah. And yeah, and then when Carl did make a video stating everything about the whole situation with the bankruptcy, explaining what's going on, he basically referenced Lus in his video, going like, yeah, what Lus was saying is incorrect. In Australia, we can do this, this, and this, and I have the receipts to prove it.
Yeah, it's don't. I love it when Americans do that.
Yeah,
I really do.
yeah. So Lus basically made a quote-unquote apology video, basically going like, oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, I didn't mean to do this, come on, sue me, and I'm gonna represent myself, you can sue me for defamation, I'll put the money in a trust, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
He was poking the bear,
yeah.
which, as far as I know, Carl is not taking the bait because it's pointless.
Good for Carl.
And then 24 hours later, Lus made another video stating that he will be suing Carl Jobs for defamation. Because
so the guy who defamed Jobs
yeah,
is suing Jobs for defamation after Jobs called him out on his defamation.
supposedly, because I don't know if he's going to actually do it or not, but that's what the video was stating, you know, he was going to do.
What kind of fucking major league asshole is this guy?
I don't know, but
It's definitely a major league asshole. There's
Yep.
there's no going around that.
yep. And the funniest part of all, Carl did call him creepy because in one of his video he did state, because Jobs' wife is Chinese-born and immigrant to Australia, and Lus is a Chinese-born immigrant to the U.S. He did reach his tell on one of his stream to Jobs, going like, Miss so-and-so, please reach out to me and we can discuss this. You kind of need better blah blah legal help. And
He was making a pitch to Jobs' wife?
yeah,
Dude! Like,
not creepy at all.
you just went from major league asshole to...
But that's before the whole I'm sorry videos and whatnot, though. That was like prior to that.
Oh,
But either way, it was fucking creepy.
no, that's not just creepy. That is predatory, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Which to some people trying to defend, going like, oh, they're Chinese, like it's a global community.
okay,
As
yeah,
one
no,
Chi-
but that's why it's problematic.
Yeah.
That's literally why it's problematic, because he's trying to apply social pressures that are acceptable in China
Yeah.
outside of them. And I get that it's a global community and you can be proud of your culture,
Yeah.
but every once in a while you leave the country you're from in order to get away from the fucking culture, which is clearly one of the things that happened here. So now you're trying to go from attacking Jobs to attacking Jobs' wife while using cultural fucking faux pas. It's like, this dude is among the biggest fucking assholes I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
But yeah, so basically, that's the whole situation with Carl Jobs, is that he's basically just waiting to see if he is going to be sued by Lus, which he's, from what I'm seeing, because I am on his Discord, and from what I'm seeing, he's not too worried about it, because
I mean, he's probably already talked to his lawyers and has a countersuit ready to go should he be sued in the first place.
yeah,
And since this would all happen in fucking Australia, he gonna win.
well, there is a precedent of him losing, but either way,
Wait, what's the precedent?
he did lose the case against Mitchell.
No, okay, yes.
So
I
there
know.
is a case of him actually being judged of being for defamation.
Yeah, okay.
So there is a precedent in that sense, but for the Lust to actually win it, it might not be as easy as Lust is trying to say.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Well, I would imagine it would be impossible for Lust to win that one. I mean, Lust is entirely in the wrong in this. And he's suing the guy who's in the right for calling him out on it.
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard anything more American. And that's sue happy culture.
Yep. I think we already went over the whole Indian guy from Toronto that was calling himself an engineer, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I did mention that fact that he wasn't someone did get a response going like, yeah, we don't give a shit because he's not actually an engineer. He's not actually calling himself an Ontario engineer.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Let that dry a little bit.
Okay, I still got a few things here and there on the inside, but outside's done.
Give me the big paintbrush. There we go.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm still having trouble believing that last guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna combat you calling me a piece of shit by being a bigger piece of shit.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious.
Like I said, it's very on brand for Americans. I'm sorry if there's any Americans watching here. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I do. I have very little respect for your country right now. And to be specific, only at this moment in time. I actually used to think you guys were great.
Yeah. So yeah, if that's something that you want to take a look at after we stream, you can definitely look those videos up. It's
Yep. Yeah, you definitely send them to me. I just haven't gotten around to watching them yet.
Well, not the last videos. I haven't sent those.
Oh, right. Do we have anyone watching right now?
We got one person.
Okay, cool.
But again, the viewer count, the viewer thing on here.
Could honestly wait one person. I'm watching. I'm that one person.
But either way, the fact is that Twitch is known to not report a correct viewer count while streaming.
Okay.
So yes, there is definitely one person, which is which is you, because we're like keeping an eye on chat on that monitor, while I'm also keeping an eye on it on my phone, which is what I'm streaming on. I'm streaming on my phone, guys.
Oh my god! What are you, some kind of millennial? That's old technology.
I mean, a lot of our IRL streamers use phones to stream, so.
I know. And honestly, like, don't use the IRL term ironically. It's because I mean, like, it doesn't need to be ironic. People do this in real life.
Yeah. Definitely not getting good angles with the. What are you looking? Water?
No, there it is.
No, the pot of.
Yeah, I tipped it on its side to try to ease out the paint. Because we are definitely running out of that stuff. And I'm starting to wonder if we're actually going to have enough to finish everything or not.
I think I have enough to, because I'm pretty much done, I think.
Here's the thing, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not, but.
And I think we've got a couple of others to do the trim on? Or were
Yeah.
these the last two for the trim?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check the others.
They're right there. Can you go check? Oh, wait, you're painting. Never mind. Beard, don't be a bitch. Got it.
Because these doors here were like these doors here. We're not painting these.
No, we're not.
Yeah. So I'm not doing the inside of them so either. So
At least not in the Iron Warriors.
yeah.
I think we're doing them in the Iron Hands. That's what I did on the guide, right?
I think so. Well, there's only a fan.
Okay, so the fan is in Iron Hands, and around it is an Iron Warrior. So yeah, actually, around it should be done as well.
So like the inner around.
Oh no, just the outer around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Never mind.
yeah.
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 I'm thinking the inner arounds do with the Iron Hands, and the door itself do in copper. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, we can do that. Got some here. There we go. Get a little bit up here.
Alright.
So we got this, we got this. Yeah, because all of these things are not going to be different colors too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I still have to do this upper part, okay.
I need to use the washroom. That's what I did.
literal you walked to before we got started, bud, you don't need it. Shush. I said shush. No. Oh, and once you're done that one, you got this one.
There you go.
That's the last one. Nope. There's also this one. And then we're gonna be done debasing. So
Well,
we
for
might-
that color.
Yeah. We might run out of the color first. We'll see.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run out of that color first since we still need to do those floors as well.
Yeah, finish up.
Unless I do stay. We do keep these types of floor in copper. We could do that. Just finish off all the holes because the verdigris didn't work, but the color isn't bad. It's just the verdigris didn't work. So we could keep those floors in copper. Might actually work better. Oh, I see you already grabbed your towel.
Yep. They're in the case that's on the.
Yeah. Figured.
Which, one thing that's hilarious
Yeah.
is that the towels are so much smaller than the Vespids. The towel are basically floating in each of their cell.
I'm not surprised because Tau, like, lore-wise, are smaller than general humans.
Yeah.
But Vespids are literally giant bugs.
Yeah.
So I'm not like the Tau are physically the least imposing member of their own empire. Intelligence-wise, they're by far the most
Yeah.
imposing. Hell, they might be smarter than humans.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting them to be smaller than Vespids, that's for
Yeah.
sure. But like,
Not that much smaller.
yeah, because if you open up the case, you'll see.
It's essentially the same difference between Space Marines and Guard.
I guess
Let's take a look.
they're all on the same levels. On top of that, I didn't even have to touch the second layer of the case.
Oh, jeez. The difference is even starker
Yeah.
than Space Marine versus Guard. Although the base difference is the same. So General Tau soldiers, or Guardians in this case,
Are using the same bases as the other ones.
are using the same bases as the Guard,
Yeah.
while your Vespids are on the same bases as Space Marines.
Yeah.
Well, painting that floor was surprisingly easy. And yeah, I definitely do want to trim the outside in brass on this one. It's going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to take so much more time. It's going to look so pretty. God damn it, why do I want all my stuff to look so pretty? I'm so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I'm pretty and gay. Oh, so pretty. I don't really know that song. And I've thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
For the open tank, I want to put a random nurgling in there.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, instead of a random grot.
Yeah.
because it's going to make 0 sense, and that's the point.
I mean, chaos be chaos.
Exactly! And frankly, it's like, because it making 0 sense is also why I was thinking of the grot or the squig, but Nurgling makes it is cuter. Problem is, I don't want to spend like $40 on a Nurgling box just for one.
Yeah.
So it's like, either have to find somebody who's willing to give me one of their Nurglings, which is stupid because they're so fucking cute and so fucking useful, especially in a Death Guard army.
I mean, you could always proxy one and go print it out at the...
Yeah, I could. 3D print it.
Yeah.
Problem is, you need to find a 3D printer. I could go to the city libraries.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna...
Yeah. That could actually really work. You're right.
Okay, yeah. I think that's done for this one. Let's see how much this watered down is gonna do. Okay, still getting some...
And that one is the exact same framing as this one here. So use this one as a guide for that one on the trim. Actually, this one is the same thing too.
Yeah.
I really did pick the example well. Good to know. That should be good for now. There we go. That's how you get the most paint out. Put the fucker upside down. A little bit of water in there. What kind of paintbrushes are you and the wife using on your Age of Sigmar minis?
I got some from the dollar store and some from Michael's.
Okay.
But they're not as fine tips, so we will be getting...
I can find you the link for these if you like painting with these. Like I said, like it comes up to like 50 cents per paintbrush, and
yeah,
it's the best investment I've ever made in this hobby.
Yeah, for like the smaller details, we'll definitely be needing those.
Well, I find these perfect for basing, and like they don't... The one complaint I do have is they're not wide bases, so they don't hold a lot of paint. But I find that they're still good for basing and good for fine details. They're not amazing brushes, so like still get like the ones from Michael's. I find like the super fine tip paintbrushes, Michael's is really, really good for them. Thanks for that recommendation. I've been like, that's where I've been buying all my brushes lately from.
Yeah.
But like, that's also because I don't need a basing brush, because this is a perfect basing brush.
Yeah.
And you don't need to worry about damaging it, because it comes up to 50 cents per freaking brush. So if you damage it, you just go on to the next one, because it's a pack of freaking 50 brushes. And I haven't even gone through 20 of them yet.
But yeah, no, we got a pack of different size of brushes. So basically,
Yeah. Well, I saw the basing that Vicky did on hers, and they were actually really good.
Yeah.
Like, she's got some talent to it. I'm sorry to say, but she might be a better baser than you are. Which it's not an insult. It just means that she's starting pretty good at the hobby.
Well, you did say that she was better than you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, as a beginner, I was nowhere near that level when I started. I grew by literally doing an entire orc army. That's how my skill got to a what I call passable level. What other people that view my work, like when I show this to friends out of the hobby, they're all blown away by my minis. And they're all like, "You should really use this as a money maker." And I'm like, "Oh no. You really need to watch the rest of our hobby to realize that I am at the very best of my talent, average."
Yeah.
And
not just that, there's not that many people that will buy minis painted.
And on top of that, I'm not a fast painter, so by the time I'm actually done, I'd be working for like $3 an hour, and like,
Yeah.
and my last reason why I would never want to turn this into a business is it would suck the joy out of it for me. I do this as a pastime to get away from the realities of real life. If I turn this into a job, then it becomes my reality of real life, and I start stressing over completing it, over tiny details and shit like that. And that would be a thief of joy for me, frankly. And I'm sure that can be understood by many people. Like, I know they say if you enjoy your work, you'll never work a day in your life. I get that. But this isn't work. This is a hobby. This is art. And I'm not talented enough as an artist to try to pretend that I should be making a living from this.
I mean, you wouldn't say if someone offers you a bit of money for a custom job here and there. But
Oh, absolutely not. Like, shit, if we ever got finally got our D&D game that we've been planning for the last fucking decade before the kids came along, and now it's probably on forever hold. If we ever got a D&D game going and we all got those custom characters from that website you found, I would offer to paint everything up for free. And like, I think that's the market that might have a better use for somebody of my skills than building for 40K, is actually painting personal minis for like D&D campaigns. That might be my market, but even then, most D&D players are not not running a campaign with a full tabletop of like terrain. Like, we're not playing Critical Role. We're using our minds, right?
no, there's a lot of people that use minis.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so tell me what you want, and I'll paint you your mini for your campaign. That might actually get off the ground. But painting 40K minis for somebody else, nah.
And from what I was reading on Reddit, a lot of people that would be basically painting them like pre-painted minis would just basically strip them and repaint them.
Well, that's it. If I'm not opposed. Like, I've bought a lot of my minis on eBay.
Yeah.
And all the ones that were already painted, I've just stripped. And again, like I said, I'm not nearly talented enough to go ahead and paint finished minis for people. that would be guys like fucking Ninjon or Squidmar or fucking Major Kill that's actually got a team that does that. But, like, I'm not on that level. I'm not. I'm learning from those guys. I'd love to maybe work for them and learn more, but, like, to actually do what they do, no, I'm not there yet. Keyword yet. I'd like to get there one day. But 2.5 years into the hobby? No. 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 And that's just me being real here.
Otherwise, I'm going to be saving up a little bit of money for Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which guest are you going to blow your money on this year?
Well, it's just going to be for signatures for from the Rick and Morty cast.
Ooh.
Yeah, the current voice actor for Rick, Morty, and Summers is going to be there.
3 different voice actors, right?
Yes.
Okay. I know Rick and Morty used to be the same guy. He used to do the lines for Morty, take a couple of shots of tequila, then you do the lines for Rick.
Yep.
But, yeah. For those in the know, there's a reason he got fired. For those out of the know, he's a wife beater.
And on top of that, I think he was one of the 2 creators on top of that of the show.
Oh, he was the creator of the show. But he was fired from his own show. Now, he did sell the rights to the show to the network as part of, like, it's his show, but the network owns the right.
Yeah.
So, like, he was pushed out after his personal issues came to light. Which, I mean, like, rightfully so. If the rest of the cast is no longer comfortable working with you, you need to go. And at the same time, and, like, he said it this way as well, and it's like, okay, you can tell that he still has some love for the cast, is he chose to voluntarily step away after kind of being pushed in that direction, because he didn't want his mistakes costing literally the 200 to 300 people who work on the show their livelihood.
Yeah.
So it's like, good on him to recognize that, but work on your shit, because you're a piece of shit human being. Anyways.
But yeah, so those 3 actors are going to be there. So I do have some Rick and Morty comics.
Nice.
So I'll be bringing one of the comics and have all 3 of them sign it.
Awesome. I like that.
Yeah. Which is going to be my second comic book that would be signed by a cast member of a show.
Nice. My only comic book that I've got signed by the artist that worked on it is one of my Superman omnibuses.
Yep.
And it's signed by an artist that literally only worked on 4 issues, because his contract was up with, like, the artist I forget his name, but he's mostly known for doing a lot of runs of Uncanny X-Men, and is one of the main artists at Marvel. But Marvel at one point let his contract expire, and he was unsatisfied with their offer, so he let let Marvel know that he was unsatisfied with how he was being treated by literally signing a 6-month contract with DC. And in those 6 months, he produced 4 or 6 issues of Superman. And that's when, and that literally woke Marvel up and went, okay, yeah, we need this dude. And they made him another offer, which he then accepted at the end of his 6-month contract. He went back to Marvel and, to my knowledge, has yet to leave them again. So, like, him walking away actually worked. So good on him. He realized his worth, wasn't willing to settle for less, and went for it, and it worked.
And on my end, the other comic book I have signed, well, the only comic book I currently have signed was signed by the late David Jason Frank, I think is his middle name.
Okay.
The Green Ranger from the OG Power Rangers.
Yeah. Jason Frank, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the fact that it's signed by him is pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, I want to get that same issue signed by the other cast members.
Well,
which, unfortunately, I missed Jamie Jo Johnson the year that she came.
Yeah, you saw her, but you didn't ask her to sign it.
Yeah, well, I did get the picture that I took with her signed.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but, like, not the comic book, unfortunately.
Yeah. I remember the story you told me about your wife being so starstruck she couldn't say a thing.
Yep.
I also saw a video of Amy Jo Johnson doing a Comic-Con in the States.
Yep.
And just seeing a Pink Ranger out in the street and just going, "That's an awesome cosplay. Mind if I take a picture of you?" And, like, the girl in the cosplay just straight up didn't recognize her. And, like, they start talking afterwards, and the girl asks, "So what, are you dressing up? What do you do?" She's like, "Oh, I used to be you." And then you see the girl just clue in. And it's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. She's like, "Oh my God." And to be fair to the girl, you're not expecting to randomly meet the person you're cosplaying as on your way into the con. Like, and also to be fair, Amy Jo has aged tremendously well. She does not look like she did 25 years ago, 30 years ago when she was doing that role either. So it's
she's still pretty recognizable.
Yeah, but like recognizable if you know what you're looking at. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, if you know you're seeing Amy Jo Johnson, then yeah, she's absolutely recognizable. If you don't know that's who you have in front of you, you're not going to put it together.
Well, it depends as well. When was the last time you watched Power Rangers? The OG.
Yeah. But isn't the new one also including didn't they do a relaunch?
They did the reboot movie, which unfortunately never panned out after that one movie. Because they were hinting at doing another one where they would introduce Tommy's character,
as well as Lord Zed.
Possibly, I don't remember them hinting at Lord Zed, but I do know that they were very heavily hinting at Tommy because.
Oh yeah, like the final shot of the movie is pointing at Tommy, and an empty seat.
Yeah, an empty seat with the green jacket. But I don't know if they were planning Lord Zed in that one for the sequel.
I heard that they were, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It never happened, and it will never happen.
Yeah.
Which is a shame that that movie bombed, because it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't fantastic, but it was better than any other fucking Power Rangers that movie ever put out before.
I mean, the original one, as much as it was corny, it was still pretty good. Just very corny and campy, which...
But it's because they leaned into it
Yeah.
more so than in the show, to the detriment of the movie. I found.
I mean, they were everything was made by Saban at that time. So it wasn't so basically they weren't using Japanese footage.
Yeah, they were all original, and like they went overly campy. Like, I'm sorry, Ooze is a terrible, terrible villain.
And too self-aware of the 21st century.
Yeah.
Okay. What else are we putting as Iron Warriors on this?
Let me see.
Because those frames don't really scream metal to me.
No, they don't. That's why I haven't painted them yet, and I'm not sure what I want to paint them in yet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking almost like a stone gray, so they don't steal the show.
Yeah. Yeah,
And the skulls don't look too out of place. In fact, actually, yeah. Let me find you some graves.
Yeah, because the iron. So this one's pretty much done.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go with gray around those. This is too dark. There's not enough of it.
Because Iron Warriors is done on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So luckily enough, I just think I have like maybe a few dollops left of Iron Warriors in here, but not that much.
Okay. Stop crying. You're properly fed. You went for your walk. You just want attention right now. And I get that, but we're doing something.
Definitely gonna need to buy a brushstroke.
Where's my brazier? Yeah, there we go.
Think he wants another walk.
Maybe he needs to poo this time.
Stop.
Light gray or dark gray?
I'm almost tempted to say light and line it with dark, as opposed to dark with line it with light.
Yeah, like you mean the raised part here in light.
No, I would mean like literally the entire.
Yeah, the raised part.
Yeah. And not just the edge, but like all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the lighter gray. I think it would look better in the lighter gray than the darker gray because we're using dark for everything else. So
Yeah.
color theory, go with the lighter, and then maybe edge it with even white, or then go edge it with darker to make it look aged.
Besides, we can start with the lighter gray, and depending on what it looks like, we can go with the darker gray.
Yeah.
Cover it up with a darker.
Exactly. It's easier to cover up dark with light with dark than dark with light. All right. Yes, buddy. I'm getting up to take you out. Calm down. Quiet. Kaz, if you keep on barking, I'm not taking you out. He's a dog. That doesn't work. And the back wall, do it in the dark gray. Instead of red,
Like
maybe?
this one here?
No, the one inside of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, this here.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
but leave the red on that there.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see how that looks.
Sounds good.
Again, if it's not great, then we can just put the red back on.
treat, shut up. Also, while outside, I think I just realized I made a huge fucking error.
Mm-hmm.
And I painted a lot of Iron Warriors where gray
Right.
stone should have been. Huh. That is a bit on the light side. That's lighter than I thought it would be.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's also the first coat. But oh no, I did not. I'm good. Yay, I'm good. We didn't fuck up. Yay, okay. Because those parts are clearly metal. Okay. Woo. With you painting those in gray, I thought I might have accidentally made the support structures metal instead of the stone they should be. Which means like 60% of the paint that I've put on is wrong. But looking at it, it's clear that the support structure base where the stone is placed on of is definitely made out of metal with all the fucking bolts coming out of it. Since it's a red base, you might even need to put on 3 coats.
Yeah.
I say just do one of them with the 3 coats and see what it looks like when it's completed.
And then we'll see where to go from there.
Yeah. But seeing how stark that contrast is, I'm thinking the second one we do in the dark gray just to see them side by side.
Mm-hmm.
And something is telling me that the dark gray is going to look better. That's just an intuition I got. God damn it. Also, we don't need to get more dark tone. Look at the guide.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't shade the metal with dark tone. I shaded it with Agrax Earth Shade to make it look old and rusted.
There you go.
And I got plenty of Agrax Earth Shade, so that's gonna be fine.
So did you end up watching K-pop Demon Hunter or no?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Although I'm looking for something to watch, so... Because right now I've just been rewatching DS9. Because I got bored of everything else.
Yeah. Well, it's just the one movie, but still.
I thought it was a TV show.
No, it's a movie.
Oh, okay. That's one of the reasons I wasn't watching it, is I thought it was a TV show, and I'm like, I don't want to put in 10 hours. But if it's like a 90-minute to 2-hour-long movie...
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I'm probably going to watch that tonight.
There you go.
My bad, I thought it was a TV show.
Nope.
Alright then, no spoilers. I'll watch it.
No, I was just gonna say that there is a music tuber that I watch from time to time, Jonathan Young.
Okay.
He made metal. He usually makes a metal cover of other songs.
Alright.
So he made metal covers of the songs from that movie.
Nice.
They're good, but the one criticism I'll have of his covers is that the vocals are not loud enough.
Ah.
Compared to like a lot of his other works,
Okay.
where you clearly understand what he's saying.
And on those covers, it's a little harder?
Yeah, the music is a little bit too loud versus the vocals.
Mixing issues happen, but yeah, I
Yeah.
get how that would be frustrating.
Which is weird because like it's it's all of the songs from that movie that are.
So it's probably because he did them all in the same mixing session and
Possibly.
and didn't catch it at all. Because if they're all the same, then
Yeah.
that's probably the standard he was applying. It was just
Yeah.
incorrect.
So that's most likely it. Like I said, I love his work. Like he's very good.
It's just that happened to not be his best work.
Yeah.
That's fair. That happens.
Yeah, because he did a few villain songs from Disney,
Okay.
like Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame was fucking good.
I mean, it's like a 90-second song, but I see how that could be a bitching metal song.
Yeah.
That's one thing rewatching Disney as adult is all those great songs you didn't realize were like 90 seconds apart. Most of the time.
Well, I mean, when you have an hour, when you only have like an hour and a half.
No, it makes perfect sense for
yeah.
movies. It's just not something you realize until you're like much older and you realize most songs are like 3 to 6 minutes. And then
Yeah.
you go back to the songs of your childhood and you're like, oh, 90 seconds. At the long end.
Yeah.
It's just a realization you make as an adult that a lot of people aren't ready for. Or haven't even made yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on. I do a lot of side tangents.
Yeah.
I apologize. This is why I'm the side character. I'm the side tangent guy.
Yeah, Too Close to It looks pretty good.
Let me see. Do the bottom one in dark. Just to see.
Like, the inside or the entire thing?
The entire thing.
Okay.
Just to compare. Because like I said, I've got the strange feeling that it's going to end up looking better dark. Just got that intuition.
And do you want me to do the inside at the same time while we're at it?
No, just a wall.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we might... And if it looks good with the back wall red, then we'll leave it that way. If it looks like it's missing something, then we can always just paint the back wall, right?
Yeah. Definitely not as runny as the Fluo.
I've been told that Vallejo is one of the best ranges out there. I got the feeling that I've just so far only experienced some of their like thinner paints.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of them so far. But like, guys like Squidmar swear by him. Mind you, Squidmar's also got a sponsorship deal with Vallejo, so he would say that.
I mean, if he was using them before they got
Yeah,
the
oh, and
sponsorship.
that's it. Like he swore by them before, and that's when they approached him and went, "Hey, do you want to make paint sense with us?" And he went, "Fuck yeah." Which, I mean, if you were a hobbyist YouTuber in a painting company that you already use almost exclusively approaches you and goes, "We'll give you money if you use us exclusively, and we'll even if you use us mostly, because it's not exclusively. I still see him use a bunch of other paints. It's clear that he prefers the Vallejo ones.
Yeah.
But like when he's using contrasts, it's undeniable that GW makes the best contrast paints. So he uses the GW range. When he uses metallic, he's going usually either the pure metallics from, I think, Army Painter, or he uses a lot of Pro Acro on his metallics. I think. I could be confusing him with Ninjon right now. Looking at it from here, that dark gray already looks better. Yeah, it looks better. It fits in better with the.
Yeah, so I'll do the
Yeah.
top right afterwards then.
Yeah.
There we go. That's quick.
Yeah, the darker one looks better.
Yeah.
Let's keep the back in red. I actually do like that.
Yep.
And God damn it, I was thinking of doing a different color on the steel rail there, but that actually looks kind of good.
The gray on the behind the skulls.
Yeah. Alright.
So what, do the gray around the skulls? Is that what you're saying? Or
No, because I think I want to put the vertical, because right now we got the horizontal bars in one of the metals, right?
yeah.
I think I want the vertical ones to be in the same type of brass that I'll buy later on for this one.
Okay.
But the lines behind it, like the deepest part behind there,
Yeah.
would kind of look nice in black,
Okay.
I'm thinking.
That's the only piece that has those things.
And the one I'm working on right now. So thanks for being my guinea pig.
Yeah.
Now I know how I'm going to paint this.
There we go. That's 320.
An hour off from fun time.
Yep. Okay, so what else to paint then? I'm not going to be using the grays anymore.
Oh, you can use the copper and make the windows.
So these things here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Once we're done the terrain, we can finally move on to the tactical deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can actually get a fucking game started.
There you go.
And I got the feeling the tactical deck is going to be one of those, going to be done in an afternoon type thing. Because it's literally just one sprue and it's like smoke bombs and ladders and shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to paint some of that back into red. God damn it. But pay attention to how I did the framing on the windows. I did use multiple colors. Outside frame, iron wires,
Yes.
and the actual bars themselves in copper.
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to keep that consistent. I've also seen some people use plastic card to put up real windows,
Mm-hmm.
and I find it kind of cool. Although it works better on the 40K terrain than it does on the Kill Team terrain. Like they paint them like you'd see like painted glass at a church,
Mm-hmm.
or stained glass rather,
Yeah.
not painted glass. Like it looks really cool as fuck, but you got to be good at freehand. And again, I'm not sure it would work well on this Kill Team terrain.
Well, this is mostly like
Industrial. Meanwhile, the 40K terrain is a straight up like cathedral. That's why it works.
and not just that. This is basically like decrepit, broken down, and everything. So
Yeah, you expect the glass to be gone by then.
yeah. forgot to do that one window out. Oh well.
I mean, you're painting right now.
No, well, I mean, what I'm saying is that I forgot to do Iron Warriors on this side here of the window.
Okay. I mean, you can always come and pick up a paintbrush worth from my palette here.
Yeah. After I'm done with doing this.
Yeah.
So I think I still have a little bit left in there. So we'll see what I have first.
Took a while, but I finally have I'm not painting that because no one is ever going to see it piece.
Yeah.
The underneath ledge of a window that is about a centimeter from the floor on the Mini. You're not going to be able to see that. So I'm not breaking my mind trying to find the right angle to paint it at. I'm just not painting it.
There you go.
I need you to understand that's actually difficult for me. I'm the type of guy who will painfully paint all the minis inside of a transport before gluing the the roof on top and never being able to see him again. I mean, I don't paint them super well. It's essentially just base coats. But they're painted. Because I can't not paint it. It's just I can't do that. I just can't. It needs to be painted. I want to finish all the Iron Warriors on this piece before I'm done today, so like I'm gonna keep on going after you're done.
Sounds good.
I might also paint the gray on these today.
Okay, I do not have anything left in here.
No, literally just got some paint.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to have all the trimming done today. That way we can actually get into the good stuff next week.
There we go. I have to go back and do a bit more copper right on a tiny little bit more copper on this.
Are you done?
Yep. I'm gonna call it quits here for now. Alright. So next time we will be doing more basing. Well, not basing, but more
Terrain.
So that's not gonna be next week because I'm not gonna be in town next week.
Okay.
So probably the week after.
Cool.
Oh no, wait. That week's Comic-Con.
Right, and on the 30th I'm busy anyways, and I probably won't be in the mood to do anything on the 31st.
There we go. Yeah, so next painting session for terrain is going to be probably in 3 to 4 weeks, give or take.
Yep.
But otherwise, for my shit, there's probably going to be either some gaming done soon, Devil May Cry 2 probably, since I finished number 1.
The girl I'm dating right now is a huge fan of Devil May Cry.
Nice.
She loved the show so much she started playing the games again.
Nice. Good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, on that note, folks, have a good one. Are you saying anything?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Later,
Bye.
guys.